Hello, everyone. Welcome back to April's edition of the Tech Forward Talks by Builders Tribe. And we're very excited to have you join us today. We look forward to having an amazing conversation with you. We look forward to giving you value through on this session. Like we always do, welcome. You have to tell us where you're watching from. So we give you like a shout out. We like to know where our audience are watching from. Tell us what country you're watching from. Tell us what city you're watching from. So we get to give you a shout out. So today we have an amazing session planned. We're having a great conversation with two amazing people who are building the future, an AI forward thinking startup, and we're very excited to have them join us today, and we're bringing them up to have a good conversation, ask them questions about what they're building, where they are in their journey, get to steal some ideas and some secrets from them, hopefully. Prepare your questions. This is going to be an amazing session. All right, you just joined live. This is an amazing time to invite your friends, talk to your friends, tell them, hey, something amazing is happening. give a shout out to your friends, tell them, post it on your stories, post it on your Instagram, share to your friends on WhatsApp, wherever it is you give your friend, you talk to your friends, tell them to join. We have an amazing session about to kick off. They cannot afford to miss it. They cannot afford to miss it, right? Exciting. Let's see who we have here. Doyi says she's thrilled to be joining this live webinar. Interesting. We have Temi. Temi Olua is watching from the US, Johnson City. Exciting. Doyi is watching from Canada. Exciting to have you here, Doyi. Welcome back. Ajiri has her notebook ready. Exciting. Hey, we have Roman. Roman, where are you watching from? Welcome, Roman. We're excited to have you join us live. Hey, we have Yulii is watching from Dubai. Exciting. Quadri is watching from Turkey, Doha. Very exciting. Welcome, guys. We're very excited to have you join us today. We're about to have a very fire session, which we're very excited about. And today's topic, Tech Forward Talks, $500,000 pre-seed raise, Paintit.ai's vision for the future of design. This is the amazing session we'll be having today, and we're very excited about it. Prepare your questions, guys. Okay, so it's time to bring up our guests on stage. I'm very excited about this. Yes, welcome Yulii and Dmytro. How are you doing today, Yulii?
Hi everyone. Mike, thank you very much for the invitation. Hi everyone, and everything's good, everything's great, and I hope that somehow will be helpful for you guys, and you will enjoy this interview.
That's amazing.
Hey,
Tell us,
crowd.
how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Hey, crowd. Nice to meet you here. Nice to see you here. And yeah, I hope for a good conversation. I'm really impacted. I already know some questions. It's gonna be really interesting.
All right, that's exciting. We have Victor. Victor is watching from Poland. This is very exciting. Okay, so 500,000 pre-seed raise, Paintit.ai's vision for the future. Guys, pick up your notes and your pens. We're about to dive in. But before we get started, like we always do, we like to ask the customary questions. Yulii and Dmytro, you have to tell us, what is one exciting or the most adventurous thing you've done? Yulii.
What is the most exciting thing I've done? I think that the most exciting thing is that you mean in life what I've done, or in general. I mean about startup. Yes, Mike.
Yeah, interesting. But what we want to know is something around sports, something around
Yeah,
an
because
exciting
because
activity.
there are so many exciting things that I've done in my life. I think that my favorite thing that I used to make, it's sport. I used to make Ironman. If someone heard about Ironman, Ironman is like triathlon where you need to swim like 1,000 kilometers, then you need to cycle 2,000 kilometers. No, I'm joking. I made half of Ironman. I think that in my life it's a very big achievement because I was preparing like 3 years, and it was like three trainings daily, 6 days in a week. So it was quite hard for me. And I was thinking it was like 2 kilometers of swimming, 90 kilometers of cycling, and 21 kilometers of running. So it was quite a big achievement. And for now, I'm thinking about to repeat this one, and I'm passionate about triathlon. Yeah.
That's exciting. Iron Man is great. I look forward to being an Iron Man sometime too. It's actually a very interesting challenge. Well done, Yuli. What about you, Dimitri? Tell us. You have to do better than Yuli. Tell us.
Definitely, I don't have such a story. Well, I do have, but there's those kinds of story, it's not the stories you're gonna tell your kids, so I'm not gonna tell it here.
Thank you.
Well, what must let's find something about most adventures probably. Someday I was stuck with a girlfriend in the middle of the jungle of Puerto Rico. I was definitely available in the renting car, and I don't know, some girls were, it's literally in the middle of the jungle. So some girls we just blocked their cars, probably, I don't know yet, and they flattened my tires and run away. So I'm just in the middle of the jungle with a rented car with flattened tires and with like without any knowledge how to change it. And the nearest village was like something around few miles away from my spot. And that was like really interesting. It was around 7 p.m. or something, so it's gonna be something goes to the night, and I didn't know what to do, so just figure out in a flatted tire, just slowly goes to the nearest village to ask someone's help. So it's not the same thing like the Iron Man, but it's like something really adventurous for my life, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's very exciting. It's very exciting to be able to survive that. Thank you so much. It's good to hear that from you guys. We know a little more about you now. So dive right in. $500,000 pre-seed raise. Painted AI's vision for the future of design. Guys, this is Builder Stripe's YouTube channel. Subscribe. We do like amazing events like this, and like I said, bring out your pen and paper. We're about to dive in. So, Yuli, the first question we have is for you, and we just have to start like this.
Okay.
You have to tell us
Okay.
what inspired the start of Painted AI, and was there a specific aha moment that sparked it?
Thanks. This is a cool question. I will start from a story. Me personally, my background, I'm architect, and I was working like architect more than 10 years probably. Then I started running my own interior design company, and I noticed in my company that mostly clients who can afford interior design service is pretty wealthy clients, because interior design service is quite expensive. But also I noticed when my friends were start buying some apartments, houses, and they start asking my advice. Yuli, can you help us somehow, please? Maybe you can do some 3D visualization, or where to buy this furniture, what to do with this, how to paint the wall. And at that time, I understood that probably we can help somehow more people than just customer who can afford interior design. Because interior design, it's what inspire you, it's what surround you daily basis, and it's very like necessary thing. For example, when you came to some new city for you, what inspire you? Architecture, interior design inside the architectural, I mean buildings. So interior design is very important thing in our life, and I understood that it would be cool to scale this and to bring it to more people than just for a customer who can afford this. Um, then I decided to make some like some. I didn't know about startup. What does mean startup at that time? I just decided to test how it's possible to do, and so I create some landing page where it was short quiz when you can just upload photo of your room, and you can pass like a couple questions when you need to describe what you would like to do, what kind of interior you want. And in 3 days, our interior design visualizers they were making 3D visualization. So it was manual work. And I understood that it's very interesting. I even received some first traction. But there was no AI at the time, and I didn't know how to scale it. And like 3 years ago, bit more than 3 years ago, I met Dmytro and Roman. It's my great co-founders. And we start working like 3 years ago, yes, in one project. And we decided that we are a great match to each other. And Dmitry and Roman, they had experience they had background in startups. And I just shared with them idea of Paintit. And they said, yeah, we're in. Why not? Let's do it. And that's how Paintit burn. I mean, that's how we start.
That's a very exciting story. It's very exciting. I think that this is very inspiring because most people think about building a startup, they think they need a background in startup to build a startup. But your story is exciting to now know that you never had a background in startup, but you're out here building a startup today that is raising funds. That's very exciting. Next question we have is for Dmytro. So the question, Dmytro, is so who is Paintit AI? Okay, what is Paintit AI? Like, who is Paintit AI built for? And what kind of problems are you solving for people that no one else is solving?
Thanks, Mike, for a question. Well, we recognize us like a B2C startup, so we building startup for the end consumers, so for the people, as you said, that not everyone can afford the quite expensive services like interior designers. So we try to deliver as much people that we can like gathered around this niche. So basically, it's a B2C startup. So we're building it for the consumers. What we do in a startup, what like make us a little bit different, we do it. Well, it's a AI startup, definitely. So we do it quickly. We do it really cheap for our users. You just like need to, I don't know, $10 to figure it out how to redesign your space, and that's it. So you don't need to spend a lot of money and a lot of time. So the time consumption was one of the biggest problem, because the interior design services, it's quite long, it's quite complicated. You need to find the proper people, the proper interior designer, the well communication with this. So the main problem is time consumption and the money. So we solve with help of AI two main problems. That's probably the main problem solution we do have now. Also, we find out like it was like in the very beginning of our startup, we started to solve these two problems. But when we like in a lot of different interviews, find out that also we call it like the Pinterest rabbit hole. So the people trying to find some inspiration for the interior designs and scrolling by hours. I mean, the spending in Pinterest and Google Images and different like Behance and other platforms, looking for inspiration and spending a lot of time, and it is actually exhausting. So the people like became in the kind of those the Pinterest rabbit hole. And what else we do in our startup? We trying to take them out from the scrolling from hours to make the interior design like in seconds, to make the inspiration from your prompt, from your ideas, from different references you got already, etc., etc. So now it happens like literally in seconds. You can like generate everything, and if you do like, you can implement it. If you do like, you can like get a list of furniture, a list of decors, rules of colors, what to paint, how to paint, ask an advice with an agentic for chat, etc., etc. So probably that's the main thing we solve.
All right, that's exciting. So, guys, if you haven't looked up like Paintit AI, you have to. Okay, so you can visit paintitai.ai and just go explore what they're building. Amazing stuff, exciting things. And Dmytro, I think your perspective is very great, because I think in the past, when people want to decorate their apartments or make like changes, they have to go look for several ideas. and they have to try to fit this idea into what they already have. But it's beautiful how you guys are bringing this to life with what people already have, because people just have to take pictures, upload on the AI platform, and then your platform just like rebuilds their space out. It's very unique, amazing.
Just,
So,
just a small announcement about the Paintit.ai. I mean,
okay.
the link you provided to the crowd. We're gonna release like probably in a week, absolutely new version of Paintit.ai. So please visit the website. I mean, welcome. But anyway, we're gonna have like an absolutely new release. It's gonna be Paintit beta version. So this
All
is
right.
something like web app where like a lot of new features, a lot of new opportunities to make the 3D visualization and like furniture, the course, interior design, repaint, etc., etc. So please welcome.
All right. That's exciting. That's exciting. This brings us to our next question, and Yuli, this question is for you. Right now, when people think about building startups, people think that they need money to build first. But I think when I look at your journey, seeing that you guys have been around like this journey for a long time, over 3 years now, you've been building this out. So the question is, before the 500,000, before you were able to raise the $500,000 in pre-seed funds, what were those early days like building out? How did you survive? How did you go through those times?
We were suffering. Yeah, no, I'm joking, of course. It's look, it's cool question, because if you will ask me, am I ready to jump again to this quite interesting journey? I'm not, no, of course I will. Of course I will, because startup is very interesting, but you need to understand that it's quite hard. Sometimes it's quite complicated, and so of course we were waiting, like not waiting. We were working and we were burning our money, like 2 years, just a bit less than 2 years, approximately 2 years. Yeah, and of course we had so many interesting cases that someone was already saying that I'm giving you money, and then he just disappeared. And you then we met some guys who said, I will be your investor, I will invest in you, but can you please first send me $60K, and then I will invest in you. So we met so many interesting cases, and but what is most important for me as a CEO, that we never were thinking about to give up. We even didn't think about this. We had this mindset that everything will be okay. It's just a matter of time. So if you believe in this, you will definitely receive soon or later, but you will receive. And the most interesting thing, I remember this day, because we were pitching like, I don't know, like 2 times, 3 times, sometimes a day, during like 1.5 year. So I was pitching even when I was sleeping. And I remember this day when we finally received this yes from QDB. And I remember this call, and it's like you were thinking about this moment like last your 2 years, and because for you it's very important. But when finally you hear this, yes, we will invest in you, in your idea, in you guys, at that moment I understood that it's like there's no excitement, there is nothing. It's just there is no other way. like it should be exactly like this. So we were like, okay, good. Good. Then of course you think that when everyone start to congrats me, and everyone think that, oh, Yuli, maybe you guys already like millionaire or billionaires. I want to disappoint you guys. No, you have more responsibility. You are more in product. if we are we are three co-founders and we had our own businesses, and it's like classic business and venture business. I mean, startup, it's a bit different the way of business. So you need just to get used to this kind of business. And it's also hard way as a classic way, but it's a bit different. So yeah, it's quite interesting experience in our life. And to start a startup when you 35 plus a bit, sometimes it's complicated, but good that you have your background, you have your experience, and like chances that you can fall less than ever. Yeah.
This is a very exciting story, and so many people are having fun in the comment sections. They are laughing at the struggle, they are laughing at how funny it is, the early days. And this is a very inspiring story because I think most people, when they think of building something, they think they will just build stuff and they will just win. But it's very exciting as to how far you guys have come on your journey. And this actually brings us to the next question. And Dimitro, this question is for you. All right. So, look, when it comes to the world of AI, there's so much happening right now. There's so many tools, okay? And we would like to know, right? So, design tools currently are a crowded space. What makes Paintit AI fundamentally different or better than what's already out there? What's the business model you guys have that makes Paintit AI better?
Well, it's like it's the most common question when you pitch into investors, like what makes you different, and it's one of the hardest question actually, because like the million startups like appear every day, like every minute, probably the new one and new one, and you never know what other guys do actually. What we do differently, what make us different. 2 years ago when we started all together, registered, etc., we figured out that AI will be the commodity. I mean, it's a new internet. It's not something that really special for everyone. So it's like everybody gonna use it, and we realized that time. And actually, we do like it that we didn't we didn't raise our round on the very early days, because on that time we would probably go to the wrong direction, as most of our competitors did before. So our competitors tried to fine tune, to train their own models. What we do, we AI enable startups. So we just use a lot of different solutions that is already on market. So like OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, Leonardo, Flux, etc., etc. So a lot of different platforms that already have the well-trained, good working AI solution, and that we can actually use in our application. And that is one of the reasons why we are different now, because we now use all this all in one solution, and really smart way to switch different models depending of people requests. So it's automatically our AI knows automatically what our users want, what they ask in our chat, for example, because on those new products that we're gonna release, we do have something like chat on the back end, so the people can ask anything. Different AI models will request with the image, with the answer. It's generative AI models, it's LLM models, etc., etc. So now we do have the great UI UX, the real understandable what our co-founders Roman find out the three main branding words of our startup. It's empathy, it's seamlessness, and intuitiveness. So that three words actually not the brand fundamentals. It's the real thing that makes Paintitai different comparing with our competitors. So our chat is really empathy. So we really know the people requests. Its UI is really intuitive. It's a basic level. I mean, most of our competitors didn't do the homework. I mean, make the SEO, the search engine optimization. I didn't make the very interesting and useful like UI UX stuff and intuitiveness. So everything in our app should be really intuitively easy to get. I mean, easy to repaint, easy to redesign, easy to make the virtual staging for the consumers. So probably the main things. So we're gonna build something AI enabled and build it fast.
All right, that's very exciting, Dmytro. I think one of the earlier when I met you, one of the first things we talked about was like how you guys were building out your product, but it's not even just the AI part; it's how people can, after building out their product, they can do all the shopping for all the products direct from the platform. So tell us a little more about that.
I can start.
I
Okay.
continue. Sorry. No. It doesn't matter.
All right,
You let. That's fine, Mike. I'll start. You.
All right, Yulii.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, we just noticed, especially in Terzan, we noted that, for example, you are searching for a table or chair at your kitchen or bedroom. What are you going to do? Or you will go offline somewhere in stores and you will spend one day, maybe 1 month, no one knows. And what you will buy in the end, you also don't know. But if you want to buy online somewhere, you will definitely go to or Amazon or IKEA or another commerce site. And how many pages you need to scroll to find exactly your match in your style, in your budget, in good quality? It's a lot of time. So what we do, imagine you have your room, for example, it's a bedroom, and you are searching for a new bed. And what you just need to do, especially in our new app, in our new website, which is going to be released soon, and soon it will be app. All you just need to do is to communicate with our chat AI agent. You need to make a photo of your room, and you need to type, I want new bed. And we'll intuitively, what Dima was saying about 3 keywords, that intuitive and seamless, that we will intuitively understand what exactly you want. Because in the beginning, you will pass some like gamification quiz. You will choose some pictures which you will like. You will also choose something that will help us to understand what exactly you want, in what budget you can afford. And in this image, in this chat, you will receive your bedroom, visualization of your bedroom with bed which you are searching, in your style, in your colors, in your quality which you are searching, and in your price. And the main thing, that you can buy this bed in your market. If you're located, for example, in Doha, you will go directly by this link to some Doha furniture store. If you're located somewhere in USA, you will go directly somewhere to other store in USA which is located. Yeah, so this is the main thing in our website, how you make purchase.
And this is actually the main business model. It's not we do have the subscription model as well, but talking about the money, the main business model for our startup is like affiliate link. So we do have small fee from every purchase from our platform. So we redirect when the people want to buy some items, some furniture from our app. So we provide the links with affiliate additional affiliate links that people like click and go to the IKEA store, and if the people buy there, so we have some fee from every purchase, and this is a magic actually.
That's very exciting. I think this is a very interesting use case of AI. So aside from just building, so people who run businesses and sell materials can benefit, and people who are looking to buy things easier and quicker are able to benefit from that as well. Exciting. Guys, we have actually come to the question and answer session, all right? So we'll be diving into that very soon. So if you have questions now is a great time to ask your questions. Jump in the comment section, type out your questions, ask all the amazing questions you want to ask. Dmytro is here, Yulii is here. You've heard Yulii's story as to how difficult it was to build in the early stage, but they are here now. So ask questions. They're here to answer your questions on what it means to build out a startup. If you have questions about how your AI platform can help you in your own business, if you sell materials, or if you are looking to do designs and interior designs, they can help you out. You can ask all those questions. They are here to answer that. Before we start taking questions from the audience, I think we'll take one more answer from Yulii. So Yulii, you have to tell us in the next 2 to 3 years, so 2 to 3 years from now, what does success look like for Paintit.ai, product-wise, team-wise, and for users? What does success looks like to you guys?
I will start, and I think that Dmitry will also add. So, of course, for me as interior design and architect, for me, the main goal in this startup is to bring to people something helpful. That I just don't want to make like another tool which you will install and you will delete next day. I my interior design goal is to help people to make world better and more beautiful. So it's like third horizon of my vision and our vision in startup. It's of course to bring this kind of value. But if we are talking about startup and features which are going to implement, definitely we are thinking about AI agents. This will be a very cool feature. AI agent soon. You don't how it will works. So you don't need to. As I said, to scroll something, to search for perfect match. I mean, furniture match. Our AI agent will do it instead of you. We'll offer you like couple options. If you are searching, let's turn back to this bedroom. If you are searching for a bed, we will offer you the best 5 options with bed in your price, in your quality, in your size, whatever, which you can buy in your market. And this is what our AI agent will do. So what our AI agent will do? Each AI agent will go to each website which is located in your city. He will check everything what is in this website, and he will provide you the best option. And then, in the end, there is a magic. In the end, he will say, would you like to deliver this bed tomorrow? Or let's buy a bit better, but you will wait 1 week. And you just need to say yes. And this bed will be delivered in 1 week or tomorrow. Depends what you will choose. So this is the nearest thing which I expect from Paintit.
That's exciting. Dmytro, do you want to add to this real quick?
Yeah, probably a quick addition. So we want to be a little bit on the field of the Pinterest as well. So we not compete with Pinterest, definitely. They are giants. It's a bit ambitious, but what we think that we can provide the services like a Pinterest do, like the inspiration, a lot of like billions and billions of images in the internet gathered together, gathered in one place, but generated by AI and instantly like real-time gen, flow state, etc. So instantly generated from one platform. So we're not gonna compete with them, but we're definitely looking for to the Pinterest as probably in the nearest future as one of our competitors. So be going that way as well. It's not only the physical world. I mean, that's what you said, that the delivery of the furniture, the buying stuff, etc. So it's not only about the buying stuff. As we call it internal, our like the main like let's say the positioning, but an internal one. We trying to make the new behaviors of people to buying stuff. It's not only about the furniture. It's not only about the interior design. Actually, in the future, probably we can make some pivots to like nearest niches as well. So yes, we build the product and make trying to make people to buy the stuff in a new way.
All right, that's really exciting. These use cases are amazing, and it shows how you guys are not just building for today, we're also building for the future. And I'm particularly very excited about that. And it's time for us to take questions and questions from people. And we have some really exciting questions that people are already asking. And I think one of the first questions we have here. So, guys, if you have more questions, put them up. We'll answer as quickly as possible. So Dmytro and Yulii, so I'll ask you guys individually and you just try to answer as quickly as you can so we can move to the next question and see how many questions we can cover. Okay. So this question is from Ajiri. So Ajiri says, what's one mistake you think every first-time AI founder should avoid? Yulii, this should be for you.
What's one mistake you think every first-time AI founders should avoid? It's a very good question, to be honest. I think, first of all, you don't need to rely on AI. So AI is moving so fast, and especially if you are AI enabled, as like our startup, as Dima said, that you don't need to rely on AI. AI is moving on that way that you cannot catch it. But the main thing that you need to use all AI possibilities which is available on the market right now, and you need to catch this train right now and right today to be probably the first in your niche. So I think that to compare it with AI big monsters like OpenAI and other big guys, nowadays it doesn't make sense. You just need to be first in your niche. You need to use AI tool like it just like a tool which help you to improve your product. Yeah, I'm not sure that I answer correctly.
Yeah, I'm totally agree.
Yeah, so I think that's actually a very great answer as well. So we'll actually move to the next question. This question is very interesting. So this question is from Liberty. So Dmytro, as a CMO, I think this question you have to answer it. So how did you know, right? Or if you guys are building out your product, how did you know people wanted this and that it's worth building?
Very cool question, by the way.
The truth answer is, and the short one, we don't know. Yeah, I actually don't know. What we do as a marketing team, so we need to test a lot of hypotheses. We need to talk to people. We need to go to user interview, to UX interview, to make the customer developments, etc., etc. So the short answer, we don't know. We need to build the proof of concept MVP and test, and talk. And then if people like tell you, okay, your product worth it, you will build the real product. That's what we do now. So that website that we do have now, it's like the MVP website. So now we're gonna release a new version, and we still don't know if this one gonna useful for consumers. So we will test on a specific market and see the data, see the numbers, and like if the conversion rate, like click-through rate and other data will make the unit economy like works well. So we're going to the next step. If not, we have a plan B. If not plan B, we have a plan C and plan D, etc. So it's all about the testing.
I just want to add a bit as well,
Okay.
but we do know what our customers, especially in our new version of site, what they want. We do, and how it works. So people usually, when they're choosing some interior design, they cannot describe in words what they want. You just can say, yeah, I like something light or beige, or I like white floor or whatever. But what exactly, they don't know. But we know how to fix it. And in our new version, I advertised this many times, and guys, it will be very cool. So a new version, you will pass some gamification and short quiz, which will help us to understand. And in our backend inside, we'll have very hard, very like difficult, hard, very difficult mechanism in our backend, and it will help us to understand your needs, your preferences, your style, your budget, everything. And based on this, we'll provide you a result which I hope that will match with your preferences. And then if it will not, of course, you will chat with us. And each time when you are chatting, we are learning.
That's very exciting and very, very intuitive. I think we're running out of time, but we'll take one more question from the audience. One more question. So we have a question from Victory. So Victory says, in such a competitive AI space, how did you get investors to see the potential in your idea? Yuli, do you want to go for this?
I think one by one. Dmitry, what about you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay.
Okay, go. Mike, don't you mind if we'll go
Okay,
to?
Dimitri, do you want to go?
I will drink a bit of water.
Sure.
Okay.
Uh, well, as a pre-seed round, actually, the QDB says it's seed round, and that we raise 500K, but we see this round as a pre-seed actually. What makes in that kind of competitive AI niche as different in the case of QDB in investors? It's not the product. It's mostly the team, the how the team believe in the product, and the idea. I do believe because in that way, when we raise the money, the KDB believed not in the something we still pre-revenue startup, so we don't have any MRR yet. And in the time that we raised 500K from QDB, they did believe in us as a team, and this is probably the most important things on a pre-seed round.
All right, that's very, very interesting. Believe. I think it's also amazing because I think you guys have like a great team, great people with great experiences, and people who worked in like different backgrounds, and that's very exciting. Lastly, so we have to bring this to a close, so people who get to, people can live with value. So we need to know, what should we expect from you guys have talked about the new version that you're releasing. What time should we expect this new version? What are some exciting things we should look forward to in the next month, in next week, in next 2 months? Tell us some exciting things that is to come from Paintit AI. Dmytro.
Dmitry?
Yeah, sure. No, I'm gonna with. Well, we're gonna release it. We hope we're gonna release it in a week. But as a startup, like it's all like unpredictable in terms of developing, in terms of testing, fixing, etc. But in a week, we do believe we're gonna release our new product, and we're gonna test it in a specific market. So it's not gonna be a huge launch. So not like that. So we're not gonna announce in the whole world that we launching and like renew our product hunt at other platforms. It's a beta version that we're gonna test. What exactly gonna be there? It's a new way how we communicate with our users. So it's gonna be like something like very intuitive chat. So like ChatGPT, but with a lot of helping tips, tools, tips, etc. So in terms of interior design, so will make our customer go through all this flow like really seamlessness. And this is the main difference. And of course, a lot of different new models, AI models, which are now really understand the like the area, the specific interior styles, the specific furniture as well. So before that, AI just generated 20 images. Now different AI models can generate images with exactly furniture from our vendors catalogs, and this is the most valued point of our product, because you don't need just the 20 images. You need something that you can really buy in your specific market, and this one is gonna be on our new release as well, and a lot of different features. I mean, like, we're gonna release deliver like every 2 weeks. We're gonna deliver new features on our product, but this launch, like proof of concept, will be the new way, the new UI UX, the new AI models on the backend. Yeah,
I just want to add, maybe it will be interesting for guys and entrepreneurs who are in startup, that of course we do in our backlog a lot of features which we would like to implement. It's like I don't know, 100 of features which we are going to implement, and for us, we also are learning how to test it. Each feature, each new tool, it's like hypothesis, yeah. And we also learn how to test this hypothesis very fast, not to spend a lot of time and not to spend a lot of money. So what we'll learn about startup, I mean startup life, and I think that it will be very helpful for guys, that you don't need to afraid to test this hypothesis. You don't need to test. You don't need to even to afraid that your startup in your main idea can fall, and you will come to another idea. Definitely, maybe not definitely, but a bit another idea. So to have a lot of features, to have a lot of tools which are going to check, it's normal. To make a pivot, if you understood that some features and some tools are not working, it's also normal. You just need to accept it. You need to understand how to make it faster and more cheaper. Yeah, sorry.
All right, that's exciting. Thank you so much, Dmytro. Guys, we've come to the end of this session. I hope this was very valuable to you. Look, Yulii is amazing. Okay, so you can go on LinkedIn and you can look for Yulii Cherevko. I hope I pronounced that well, Yulii.
It's okay.
So you go online, so search for Yulii. It's up on the screen. Connect with Yulii on LinkedIn. If you have more questions for Yulii, you can ask him. He's happy to connect with you as well as Dmytro as well. Dmytro is great as well. You can connect with Dmytro on LinkedIn as well. Ask him questions if you have more questions for him. Amazing, guys. As well, follow Paintit.ai on social media as well. So Paintit.ai is across socials. They're on LinkedIn, they're on Instagram as well. I think you guys are on Pinterest, Dmytro, right? Tell us a little more about where we can find you guys.
Of course. Exactly, the Paintit.ai, like everywhere in every social media.
All right, so you can find Paintit.ai everywhere. So connect with Paintit.ai, give them a shout out, tell them something nice, try out that product, visit their website, test, just follow their journey from now. I look forward to all the amazing things they are going to do in the next couple of weeks and months. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you so much for providing value and insights. We look forward to following through on your journey. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Bye.
All right, so we've come to the end of the webinar session. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. It was amazing. Visit builderstribe.xyz and you get to learn more about us. So at Builderstribe is a tech community. We're currently based out in Qatar, but we're all over the place, guys. We're online. You can follow us from anywhere. We have valuable sessions like this. It's called Tech Forward Talks. And what we do is we bring amazing people who are building great products, people who are building out great startups, people who are knowledge, people who are smart and have done amazing things from different industries to come provide value to you and provide insights for you. So we have this every end of the month, every last Friday of the month. So you can mark your calendars. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, guys, do that now. Like, it's the button is somewhere there. Press it, press it, press it. Click on subscribe. We have amazing, we have more events like this coming up, right? And we do great things. We have more exciting events coming up this year. We're hopefully going to come. We are going to go to Africa this year to host an event as well. So exciting things coming up, and we'd love you to be a part of our journey as well. Thank you so much for joining live. I will see you in the next session. Bye, guys.
Bring that joy.